All right, we are live. It's your boy Sapphire. We're doing a live reaction to Destiny's new season. Whatever they have in store, they got a live reveal coming out in 30 seconds. If you like my content, like and subscribe. But we're about to get into it. I really hope Bungie, pulls up and does good this time. The past few seasons have not been living up to what everyone has been expecting. So, in 3, 2, 1. Alright. What you got, Bungie? 8 minutes, 46 seconds? Okay, wow. Okay. Well, a little. Oh, okay. That's cool. A little backstory about me and Destiny. I've been playing Destiny for when did Destiny come out? I think it came out in 2014. But I've been playing since the beta. So let's see when the beta came out. Look it up real quick. July 17th of 2014. So I've been playing Destiny for almost 6 years. Destiny 1 was one of my favorite games. I was in high school at the time, so every time I would come back from school, I would play it, do all the raids and stuff. And I really enjoyed it. Destiny's been a part of my life for years and years. So I hope Destiny really lives up with this upcoming season. I can really appreciate what they're doing right here. It's time to stand up. Well, it's time for them to stand up and make the game better. Destiny 2 is not doing so well. We keep having community activities like the towers or what was Season of Dyings? It was Vex Invasions. And quite frankly, I don't know about the rest of the community, but it seems like most of the community is not enjoying what Destiny's doing right now, or what Bungie's doing with Destiny. So they need, in my opinion, I'm looking for a little bit more story, because the story of the light and the darkness is, I've always been intrigued by it. I don't know. 6 minutes. I have a feeling that this season of Arrivals, I have a feeling that they're not going to really do anything. I feel like it's going to be a gap again, or I have a feeling that they'll revamp the raids. We'll just have to see what they have. If anyone's been watching the latest trailers on, with the Drifter and Eris Morn, I don't feel like we'll be getting any of that this season. I feel like it's a little bit too early. I feel like that's what are we currently on? Season 11, season 12? I feel like that's a next season deal. I can't believe that we didn't have any material besides those 2 trailers leading up to this point. I do enjoy that. That it's completely hidden. We don't have exotics. We don't have armor. We don't even know what the story is going to be about this season until minutes Yesterday we heard the PlayStation Australia store accidentally released a little piece of DLC. So we know the season of Arrivals is Hive related. Man, I wish they would like play some music in the background. Four minutes, man. It started at 8 minutes. This feels like the longest 8 minutes of my life. I've been so excited to see this, just to see what's in store for Destiny. Almost 3 minutes left. Minutes. Let me get comfortable. I feel like I'm about to watch a movie. What time is it? 11:07. Supposed to start at 11. Central Time Zone. Ooh. Come on. Getting down the last minute. I hope I'm not disappointed. Me and my brother play Destiny a lot, and my brother is extremely disappointed with what's going on. He's deleted the game, and he's gone back to D1 and started playing that again. And if this upcoming season isn't any good, then I'm probably going to join him, honestly. I don't think I can take any more Destiny 2's crap. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, guys.
I'm Mark Noseworthy. I'm the Destiny 2 general manager.
I'm Luke Smith, and I'm the Destiny
Luke
2
Smith.
director.
Before we started the show today, we wanted to just acknowledge the circumstances and the unprecedented times we're in. This is not how we had planned this several months ago to talk about the future of Destiny 2 and reveal where we're headed with the team. This show's not how we planned it. We're building the game, not how we planned it, from our living rooms and basements. And with our
still true.
kids and our dogs and all sorts of stuff on our laps
Everyone's still at
while
home.
we're trying to make this game.
Yeah, there's like an inherent weirdness to this. Even the weirdness of this is the first time I've seen you in person in the last probably 3 months, and I don't know if people know, but outside of the show that is work, those are actually pretty close. Like, we hang out, we talk all the time. Our significant others are buddies, and so. It's super weird just to see you in person.
Yeah, not on a screen.
Yeah, not on this
same way
little
going
Zoom
back to
screen
work
on an iPad or something. It's
and seeing my old friends.
This is not how
my
we
current
envisioned
friends.
this, and certainly our hope was
Not
that it would be
necessarily
more
old
than
friends.
just us two talking about this stuff. And over the course of the summer, a bunch more folks from the team are gonna talk about what we're up to and what we're gonna be up to.
Let's get the show started.
Hey. Are we going to Europa? That's what I'm curious about. Oh, Paris. Oh, they're combining the trailers. Oh no! Oh my God! Yes! Yes! She's back. Who is that? Was that Mara? Eris? Who's that on the Sparrow? That's the Exo Stranger, okay. What's going on? Are they all meeting? Do they know each other? Do the three know each other? Are they just trying to stop her? I don't... Dude, I'm so glad she's back. No way. That's a cool ghost.
This is what I brought you here to see.
The first pyramid ship. Beyond Light. Okay. I'm looking forward to it.
So, Luke, is it finally time to explain?
Listen, some jerk said that we were done with the Stranger's story, and as you get back into Destiny and you keep looking around and finding stones to uncover, a character who says that she's not forged in light, and where the two of you meet, ground can break, becomes a pretty interesting tool to leverage here in Destiny 2 Beyond Light and going forward. It is the beginning of a brand new era in Destiny 2. This fall, you're going to discover Europa, a brand new destination, and
Yes.
one of the first destinations we envisioned long ago when Destiny began. This is the birthplace of the Exo and the site of a newly active pyramid ship. As a player, you're going to face Aramis, a fallen warrior wielding a brand new power born from a very ancient darkness.
Like you, Aramis is a leader, but unlike you, she seeks revenge against the Traveler for scattering her people's once great houses to the cosmic winds.
It's up to you to confront Aramis and her growing empire on the frozen battlegrounds of Europa. And it's up to you to go beyond and discover long dormant secrets hidden beneath the surface in places lost to time, like
The the Deep Stone Crypt.
Yes. There
No,
you go.
That
one I've
Lore
heard of.
corner.
That one I
yeah.
heard of, yeah.
Doing it. There's a lot more to Europa than you might imagine. And here's your first look at gameplay from Destiny 2.
Dude, I'm so excited. Deep Stone Crypt. Yes, maybe we can get some backstory on.
Where I
Like
come
Cade.
from, the Darkness One. I have witnessed this firsthand. I refuse to let it happen again.
She comes from a different timeline.
It's time the truth presented itself to you.
That was Titan.
Darkness resides within, beckoning you.
What looked like Titan.
This is a truth we cannot hide from. And so we must embrace it.
Was that Siva? Was that Siva on its back?
The line between light and dark is so very thin. Let's cross it together.
Got Obi-Wan. We're getting different subclasses? That's what I thought. Yield to darkness. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I knew it. I knew we were gonna wield the darkness.
I will give these guardians the destruction they crave.
I'm assuming that's Aramis. Man.
Man, it's time to wield the darkness. We've been waiting. Destiny 2 Beyond Light ships to all currently supported platforms on September 22nd this year. And it kicks off a new era in Destiny where players will discover the true nature of the light and the dark.
Oh,
Not
what
just
about this
walking
current
in light
season?
between
This
them,
coming one today?
Wielding the darkness itself as a weapon with stasis.
And we did just get like a very brief look at that today, and obviously we're gonna end up showing more throughout the course of the summer. And the other thing is Stasis, this new power, isn't just gonna be Guardian's supers and abilities. It's a brand new damage type, so that means it's gonna ultimately sit alongside Solar, Arc, and Void as the first new element we've introduced to the game since the original Destiny release way back in 2014.
This is a big deal. Like, it's a big deal to add this to the universe. Like, it changes everything.
It is.
It's a lot of work.
It's gonna change.
Today, yeah, you got a glimpse
PvP.
of this new power, and it's definitely the pursuit and acquisition and the player's ability to wield it is something that's gonna be woven in through the narrative of the game. Like the game was kind of a collision course between you and Aramis, and we're gonna show you a bunch more about Stasis later in the year.
Because though we're excited about what we're delivering this fall,
Yeah.
we did say that Destiny 2 Beyond Light was the beginning of a new era.
What does that mean? Well, it means that we're thinking about Destiny beyond just any given year and thinking about it over time. And so we want to take a look into kind of the long future of Destiny. But when you want to look ahead, like we're about to do,
Gotta
it
look
all
at the current.
starts back at the beginning.
Okay. Dude, are we going back? 2014, yep. Man, this brings back some nostalgia.
We called it the
The
Trap,
Trava.
and its arrival changed us forever.
I feel like we're going back to Cosmodrome.
Eyes up, Guardian.
You must push back the darkness. Guardians are fighting on Earth and beyond. Join them.
I missed her so much.
6 of us went down into the pit. In the end, they all bowed before me. We have slain his brood. We have murdered his son. And
D1 was so freaking good.
comes for us all.
Are they updating D1?
We thought we were indestructible.
Are they gonna do like a graphics update to D1? Because everyone's playing D1 right now. That includes like my brother. Shout out to Nick, but like,
You've merely forgotten the fear of death.
I guess not.
I am Gaul. And your light is mine. Without the light, are we even guardians anymore?
Okay, man.
We should have been there.
Any last words? I'm coming home. Ace.
Man, that hurt me so
This is
much.
to be a reckoning.
I want to see Aldrin. What if Aldrin's coming back in this current season? Because, you know, we're not getting Beyond Light until September. So what's this space between now and Beyond Light? Like, what are we getting? What is Season of Arrivals? Or is the season of Arrivals?
How long has it sat in silence, watching us? It seems those responsible for our collapse are
Funny
coming
thing, I
back.
just finished the Garden of Salvation
We've been
campaign
waiting.
last night. Or, raid.
We are your salvation.
The line between light and dark is so very thin.
2020, what's up? Beyond Light, okay. What's coming now? Tell me now.
Do you know which side you're on?
I'm gonna be on the darkness. The Witch Queen. 2021? Are we facing Savathun?
A side should always be taken,
2022? Dude, what the fuck's
even
going
if it's
on?
the wrong side.
Oh no.
We are building Destiny's future today, right inside of Destiny 2. It starts with Beyond Light coming as well.
It's going to continue with the next major expansion, The Witch Queen, and Lightfall is going to kind of drive this all to a moment. These three releases represent this new era in Destiny. These eras began really in 2014 with that era of light, where players entered Destiny for the first time. They were resurrected. They went to the tower. They learned about the things the children were scared of, and we exited that era when we became Guardians.
We are now coming out of an era of loss of our powers, one of our mentors, our innocence, and soon we will be entering an era of darkness. And if it's not clear, we are all in on Destiny.
Are we gonna get Destiny 3?
Last year, we laid out a vision for the game that we wanted to build the definitive action MMO, place it in an awesome evolving world that you can play anytime, anywhere with your friends.
Did I say Division?
We are
I
still
meant Destiny 3.
completely committed to this ambitious vision, and we're going to continue reaching to deliver it in Destiny 2. And to be clear, listen, I'm sure like over here in the Twitch chat, there's like some mix of salt and space dad. We haven't gotten everything right out of the gate. For example, we've already begun working on changes that we're going to make to our seasonal model in year 4 to get a bunch of the FOMO that's in the game right now out of it. And this is a response not only to your feedback, but just we took it in the wrong direction. You can
Yes.
We're also working on things like transmog, and that's going to be an experience that means armor is kind of always valuable to you because it can always represent a look for you to chase. And we've got a bunch of other improvements to the experience that we're working on. Things like the quest log is going to get like another awesome revision. We've got like small touches, like a oft requested one. And I think when we started Beyond Light, this was one that I made to Mike Zach in
Getting a dark title screen back in Destiny so that the light white up here. So there are the small features, but then there's also some big features, and maybe one of the biggest is
That's
next
funny.
generation support.
I think
Okay.
one of the most exciting things we're going to talk about is the game's going to run at 60 frames per second and 4K resolution on the new hardware.
We're also really happy to say that whatever content you already own or will own in Destiny 2 will come with you to your next generation console of choice at no extra charge. On PlayStation, you'll be able to upgrade to PlayStation 5 for free.
Yes!
Xbox, we will support smart delivery, also for free. In plain English, this means if you own Destiny 2 expansion content on those platforms, now or in the future, or by Beyond Light in September, you can keep playing on the same family consoles for free without buying the
Thank God, Cyberpunk influenced this.
And you don't have to worry about busting up your friends list either, because we're going to support intergenerational crossplay
No
within
fucking way.
each console platform ecosystem as well. This means that if your brother's playing on PS4 and your sister's playing on PS5, all three of you can play together. We're going to do the same thing in the Xbox ecosystem. This year we're focused on intergenerational play. Hopefully next year we can finally do the thing and get them all playing together in the same ecosystem.
Dude, I would cry.
So Shadowkeep was cool, and Shadowkeep brought back the moon and upgraded and enhanced it. And so we brought a destination out of the vault and, spruced it up, and that's where you got to play. We're not doing that with this fall's destination, Europa. It's a brand new place you've never been before. And both the Witch Queen and Lightfall are going to also include brand new, never-before-seen destinations.
That's cool.
These expansions will stretch out across a timeline that's going to bring much-anticipated enemies to the forefront and hopefully deliver some twists, turns, drama that we don't think anyone's going to see coming.
But to deliver these big content beats each and every year and keep building on top of our seasonal experiences while making technological leaps forward, we also need to make some big changes to the way we treat some of our older legacy content.
The stuff that maybe is getting a little long in the tooth that you're not really looking at and playing anymore. You're not.
Destiny 2 is a huge game. We have 9 destinations, 40 story
they're gonna get rid of some
missions, 54
planets.
adventures, 42 lost sectors, 17 strikes, 31 PvP maps, 7 raids, and hundreds of game systems that layer on top of that. I could go on, and I probably screwed up one of those numbers. The fact is, the game is too large to efficiently update and maintain. We're on track to be like 115 gigabytes on PlayStation alone, and our updates to the game are huge, and we're starting to reach the limits of our ability to patch.
We don't want to start over from scratch and build a sequel. And in order to make a sequel, we would have to stop supporting Destiny 2. Like, it would effectively go dark.
We talk about a single evolving world, not multiple evolving worlds, but a single evolving world. And we don't want
So
people
does
to
that mean
start
they're
over.
not
We don't
making
want
Destiny 3?
to have that loss of continuity with our game systems and our communities and our players together.
We don't want to put another number on the box. So instead, here's our plan. Each year, just as a new expansion comes out, we're going to cycle older, less actively played activity and destination content out of the live game and into what we're calling the Destiny Content Vault, the DCV. Moving content into this vault is going to allow us to add support for D2 for years, including Beyond Light, The Witch Queen, and Lightfall. This vault is also going to allow us to take content from Destiny 1, do some work on it, get it ready to come back into the Destiny 2 ecosystem. So we're not just going to be taking stuff away, we're also going to be going into the classic vaults and kind of bringing some stuff back.
Dude,
we're unvaulting activity.
don't
destination
fuck that
content
up.
each year.
Thinking
Destiny
about the
1's
greatest hits of Destiny, right? Like, what are the new tracks we can lay down? What's something from the past that was like pretty cool that could be made even better if it existed today? And what does that look like?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that people. There's a lot of awesome stuff that the team has built over the 6 years of making Destiny, and that Destiny 2 players totally have missed out on. Like later this year, Destiny 1's Cosmodrome is coming back this fall as a selectable destination. Its 3 strikes are also going to come back during Season 12 and Season 13. And
What?
part of the awesome thing here is a bunch of players haven't played Sepix. Sepix was the strike from the beta way back in like summer 2014. It is the oldest.
Dude,
most
I'm scared.
Definitive, original.
I'm scared they're gonna fuck it up.
Hit the right notes.
Yeah,
In Destiny 1, right? And we left all that behind when we made Destiny 2, and we're saying we don't want to do that again. Well, let's not do that again, but let's also reach into the past and bring it into the present.
There's a lot of great content in our past, and maybe this year we'll see a classic raid come back. I think it'd be pretty amazing this year to see the Vaulted Class kind of unvaulted and returned in front of players. Like I can imagine things like
Don't do
champion
that.
Praetorians instead of just regular Praetorians, and kind of updating it slightly to the modern context,
Don't do
but still
that.
preserving that classic feel.
This fall when the
I don't-
expansion
I don't
comes
like
out,
that.
not only are we going to be bringing back Cosmodrome and adding Europa, but we're going to look at some of that content that's been in the game for a long time, that's been free, that isn't actively played, and that's when some of that is going to be vaulted.
Well, after the show, we're going to have a much more in-depth article that you can read in our plans for vaulting content on Bungie.net, and why we're taking this unprecedented approach and what it means for the game this year and for the game going forward. We're also going to be conducting a bunch of interviews to answer your big questions, and we will continue the conversation with coverage in our ongoing This Week at Bungie community conversations, as well as...
Is this it?
There'll be a bunch of player support and DPS articles. About
What's this
summer.
current season?
So we've placed a bunch of bets on the Destiny Cosmic board, whether it's the Traveler waking up, whether it's the Stranger dissolving after telling you, there's so much more to explore out there. And so we're going to start to bring a bunch of these threads home. And
Thank you.
here's a look at the beginning of those threads coming home to roost this summer in Season of Arrivals.
Okay, here we go. Thank you, finally.
The Almighty has been reduced to smoldering ash. And with allies like Rasputin, who can stop us?
Fucking darkness.
From Titan to Mercury, their shadow reaches.
Is their message a warning? A trick? We can't know until we hear their words for ourselves.
You bring weapons. You will not need them.
No!
We offer only truth.
The darkness reached out, but something interferes. The witch sister of the taken king, Savathun.
We are the final line that halts the second collapse.
That looks cool. Those raid shits better look
Yourself,
cool.
Guardian, this battle is not over.
So they're bringing back the old swords. And it's cool and all, but man, don't ruin D1. Don't make D1.
So that's the Season of Arrivals, and it starts any minute now at 10 a.m. Pacific.
So today, we looked at a bunch of stuff. We talked about the Destiny content vault. We looked into the past to see kind of how we got to where we are today. We looked into the far future with the Witch Queen and Lightfall. And we also talked about Beyond Light, which is the beginning of a new era in Destiny 2. And if pre-ordering's kind of your thing, like the pre-orders are going to go live today. Like if you're interested, there's some sweet bonuses.
So this season's free.
And that's kind of the summary of the show.
If you're excited about the start of Beyond Light and where we're headed, well, the Season of Arrivals, it's kind of like a prelude. It's really setting up that story, and so we encourage you to get in and play.
There's one more thing I totally forgot. So today at 5 p.m. Pacific, we're going to launch a brand new dungeon called Prophecy. Prophecy is a dungeon that involves the Nine, and that's kind of like all I'm going to say about it.
Yes.
There's a little bit of business to get to with it, and then we'll wrap. But it's got a brand new set of armor for you to chase. It's got some classic armor for you to chase. It's going to be at a really high power level, which means it's like a solid day's work plus a little bit of skill to summit that mountain.
It's free for all players.
It's free for all players. And we're going to show you a trailer in just a second. If you don't want to see anything from the dungeon, just click the little red X.
No.
Get up
Oh my god. I'm excited. Please fix Destiny.
Stream will be over, and you can play Season of Arrivals in Destiny 2. And I think that's the business side, right? We're like there. We've handled everything.
I think it's the time to say thank you all for tuning in and giving us your time today, and just for playing Destiny and being part of this amazing community.
It has and it will continue to be a journey. On behalf of everyone at Bungie, please, please, please stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon.
All right, let's see this dungeon. Oh, we're getting old Trials armor. Dude, that looks so sick. Were we facing Guardians where reality has changed? I'm liking this. This music too. Wow. We get, fuck yeah. Light is dark? Wow, guys. Y'all don't know how impressed I am right now. We're facing... What the fuck was that? We're facing the 9? We're facing the 9. Please tell me, who is this? Is that our... Dude, holy shit, that looks so cool. The Titan looks so cool. Holy crap. Dude, that looks like Power Rangers. Or like a Gundam suit. Is it done? Are we over? Are we done? Is that it? What? Okay, is that it? Is that it? I don't know. Well, I'm guessing that's it, guys. My thoughts. I think they're realizing that the community isn't happy with what Destiny is right now. And I feel like they're taking steps to change that. The story is coming to a conclusion. It doesn't look like we'll be getting a Destiny 3, which is kind of sad. But at the same time, it's... really know what to say. I don't really enjoy that the Cosmodrome is coming back because I feel like that's something that is very close to my heart with D1. It's something that I don't feel like it should come back. But the new swords, they're coming back. You know, there was Soul Edge, Void Edge, Arc Edge. Exotic versions of D1. It looks like they're coming back in Beyond Light. I'm really excited for what's coming for Beyond Light. Man, I am baffled at what's going on. I'm about to hop on Destiny myself. I gotta update it, you know, to make sure. Alright, thanks for watching. So this is it. I'm done with the live stream review. I'll be doing another live stream on me playing D1 today, or I mean not D1, D2, since we got the new DLC, so we'll get to see all the new stuff, so just, I guess, keep up with me. Let's head into D2 with hope that it becomes better. So, this is Sapphire. I appreciate y'all joining the chat, for the few that did. Y'all have a good one. Peace out.